Hi and welcome back to Larand Gaming, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Larand, and yes, it's not Merchant Day, it's a test day actually. We're gonna get a new feature and I'm not really sure what this is all about, so we're gonna join very soon a test server. But while we are waiting, well, I joined the random server, and here we have some others that are also waiting, or maybe bait testing, that's interesting. Oh, and Spinus is here also, that's good. I need to know, I need to have someone here who knows what this update is all about. Okay, so basically, before we're gonna dig too deep into baits, you need to know one thing, and that is two different kinds of baits. There is one that is throwable and one that is equipable, and that is important to know the difference, because you will see circles like these in the water. Those are the ones that are throwable. If you use it, you will get a circle in the water, and depending on what kind of circle you have enabled, you get different kinds of buffs when it comes to fishing, and you can only have one circle at the time. So if you throw a throwable bait in the water, it will look like this. And if you throw another one, it will remove the previous one basically. So this will basically help everyone that fishes in this area. And then you have the equipable bait. So the difference here is that you have a green bar that will start to go down once you start to use it. If you equip something, so if I equip this spy Cheeto bag for instance, you get a symbol down here telling that it's in use. It also tells on the rod directly also that it's been used by a bait. If you take a closer look at the rod itself, it clearly shows a new special effect on the rod. The special effect differs depending all on what kind of bait you have added to the rod. It also shows how much use you have left on that specific bait, so it's currently 10 out of 10. That's why you have a full bar here in this spy Cheeto bag. And once you have started to use this, it starts to go down. For each fish that takes something from this bait, it will slowly descend. So currently there's 7 out of 10 left, and now it's 6 out of 10. So, and as you can see, eventually this will run out totally. So as you can see, now it's just one use left, and there it's gone. And so is this special animation on the bobber. And then you will have to equip another piece of bait to attach to the rod. As you can see, it's enabled again. Currently during this test, you will get these different baits either from the merchant, which has more special versions of it. So you have icons, you see these ones. These are the ones that are throwable, and the one with a hook and a line is the one that is equipable. So currently, as for now, you have a stock, so you can buy a few of them, and then you run out of stock. You're gonna buy them all, because this is just for testing purposes anyway. And then you have the bait shop over here, right next to this UGC store. So if you check this one, it's, well, it's not finished. I guess there will be a new sign, and maybe we can go inside eventually, I don't know, but you interact with this locked door currently. And here you can also see these icons, the throwable bait and the one that is equipable. Here you also have one with a clock, meaning that it will refresh, so it's on item rotation. We can buy a few bulk colas for instance, like that. And these ones will run out of stock as well, except for the other ones here that, well, those are baits that you can buy as much as you like. So no limitations currently, at least. I don't think you should look too much on these prices, by the way, because I think they are just like placeholders. And there is a mismatch between the description of the items here compared to what you see when you hover the mouse pointer over here. What I've seen so far is that the description here from the store corresponds much more to the reality, what you actually get. So there are some other fish names, for instance, that doesn't really exist, such as the exotic bubblegum sunfish. It doesn't exist, and I know that for a fact because it doesn't show in the fish index, basically. You can check all these fishes in the fish index underneath the special fish when it comes to all these exotic fishes. So there are 4 exotic fishes currently. Old blue lip, you have the cheese puff trout, you have bubblegum heartfish, and you have chomping pufferfish. If I press them, location not applicable, so you can basically catch them anywhere in the world as long as you use the right kind of bait. But then there is also another bait, the rare candy bait. I think it's this one, isn't it? Yeah, the rare candy. It doesn't show currently a visual effect, but it's only usable over at Monster's Burrow. But when you use it and fish at that location, you will only get special fishes on that location. So you will get the gummy gooby, you will get this chocolate, this le fish au chocolat, or whatever. I don't speak French, okay? I'm sorry. But it's some le fish and chocolate, alright? Ice cream carp. And you can also get the mythic cuttle pie. The cuttle pie model, by the way, is awesome. We're gonna take a look at these. All these fishes will be shown in the aquarium. But if you also select these, you can see that you have a location for these fishes. Monster's Burrow. But it also says rare candy bait. So you need to have the candy bait active and you need to fish in that zone. Good to know also is that these zones, they do show up with a fish tracker, or I should say Fishmaster 2.0. So if I use it and I check the map, it should show. This one might be bugged, but I can see something over there. So we can go over there. Maybe this one isn't really active, I don't know. But you have a circle in the water and it was hard to see because there was another player here. So we're gonna throw something else in to the water, maybe like a transmutation token or something. I'm gonna swim out a little bit. I'm gonna use it out here. Maybe it will show much clearer in this background because this yellow color isn't really that bright. I'm using it. I'm gonna use the Fishmaster and there is a circle. It's not that easy to see, but it is a circle here. So you can locate it. And that's also how you can locate if you use this rare candy that doesn't have a visual effect currently. So this exotic fish, that is something that is, well, it's a new rarity basically. A new rarity of fish. And it's listed, as you saw earlier, underneath special fish. And to my understanding, you cannot get exotic fish normally. So you can only get it by using baits. And the reason why I believe it is like that, we can go back to the bait shop and I will show you. So there wasn't anything available right now at the bait shop. We go to the Wandering Merchant instead. So like this throwable bait of millions dollar, it says chance to catch an exotic old blue lip. So basically when you use this, you have a chance to catch this one. So I believe that if you don't use this, you have no chance to catch the blue lip. Otherwise it would say increase the chance to catch an exotic old blue lip. So I think that if you don't use baits, you will not be able to catch exotic rarity of fish. Okay, so let's go into the aquarium. First of all, here we're gonna remove the parrot, by the way. Which one is it? I don't even know which parrot I used, so we're gonna do like that. So these are the fishes that you could get in Monster's Burrow when you use this rare candy throwable bait. So you have this candy looking fish. This is like a Swedish fish, Swedish candy basically. Maybe I can throw in a picture as well to just show you what it looks like in real life. And then we had this French chocolate something le fish. And then we had this squid pie. Doesn't really show as well up here because it's pretty dark. I'm gonna remove it from the aquarium instead so I can show you manually. And where am I? Oh, so we have this ice cream Was it a carp? Ice cream carp or something? Looks like that. Cool fishes. And then we had all the exotic fishes. So we had this old blue lip, which is this one. And then we had this bubble gum heart fish or something like that. Looks like this. Reminds me a lot from Valentine fishes. And then we had this puffer fish. And we had this spy cheeto fish. Yeah, looks... yeah, I'm not gonna comment what it looks like. But yeah, it's a spy cheeto, okay? Yes, so here it is. So we're gonna bring it into the light in the aquarium. Gonna do a free camera. So this is the pie cuttlefish. What was the proper name of it? I need to check again. So it's located under Monster's Burrow. Cuttle pie. Yeah, of course, it's a cuttle pie. Nothing else. So here is the cuttle pie. This is what it looks like. It really looks awesome. It's a cool looking fish. I don't really know how it swims in the fish tank, but who cares? Yeah, I want one definitely, so I'm gonna get one eventually. We have a new mutation. Yes, it's crazy. It's really crazy. We have no longer is the mythic glow the hardest one. You have Midas. This one is the hardest mutation to get currently in the game, or I should say in the test server. Eventually it will be in the game. But this one, we have a sample of the Midas rarity over here. Rarity of mutation. Take a look at it. It's solid gold, it sparkles, it's beautiful. This is the rarity that, well, it's gonna be very, very difficult to get. If you get it one day, well, congratulations. I do think this one is gonna be really, really tough to get. It has been mentioned that it should be equal to the old yellow rarity that we had of mutation back before we had this remaster that came over a year ago. So we will see if it will be that rare and hard to get, because then we will not see many of them at all. But yeah, here it is. We can also take a look at it in the inventory. It says Midas on the mutation basically. We can also equip it. I'm gonna hold it in my hand. We're gonna go outside and take a look at it in some bright light. As always, I'm gonna go over in the corner where I showcase most of my items, because it has some good... Well, actually it's daylight now, so never mind. I'm gonna stand here instead, do a little bit of a free camera. Here it is. Take a look at it. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Solid gold, sparkles. Yeah. Okay, so there you have it. In any case, that was all I had for you today. If you do have any questions and comments about this, please put them below. Like this video if you'd like to see more content from Fishing Simulator. Please subscribe, and yes, have a nice day. Bye everyone.